Hi, boys and girls. I have another Washington Children's Choice Picture Book Award nominee for you called Ogilvy, and it's written by Deborah Underwood and illustrated by T.L. Macbeth. And before I read this to you, I want you to look at the cover and look at what Ogilvy is wearing. So in your mind, what would you call that? Would you call it like a sweater? Or do you think it's something else? So think about that. And I'm also going to ask you at the end to just kind of think about the lesson of the book. It looks like there's his sweater. Ogilvy by Deborah Underwood, illustrated by T.L. Macbeth. Ogilvy happily hopped up and down the very first day in a very new town. He looks excited. I'll zip to the park that I found down the street. What do they play there? Whom might I meet? Bunnies were drawing and knitting and climbing. A ball game was starting. What wonderful timing. A great big grin spread across Ogilvy's face. I love all those things. What a marvelous place. Ogilvy entered. But why all the staring? A bunny bounced over. What is that you're wearing? Ogilvy paused and looked down at the clothes. I'm wearing the thing that I wear, I suppose. But is it a sweater or is it a dress? It matters? Asked Ogilvy. Goodness, oh yes. For bunnies in dresses play ball and knit socks, and bunnies in sweaters make art and climb rocks. Ogilvy boggled. Excuse me, but why? That's just how it is, was the bunny's reply. If this is a sweater, I can't throw a ball? The bunny said, no, that would not do at all. But ball was what Ogilvy wanted to play. Well, I guess it's a dress. Well, at least for today. Outfielder Ogilvy hit a home run and waved to new friends when the ball game was done. The next morning, Ogilvy wanted to draw and sat in the park with a pen in a paw. But bunnies in dresses don't draw. You know better. So Ogilvy answered, then this is a sweater. The next morning, Ogilvy wanted to knit. I'll say it's a dress so they won't have a fit. The next morning, Ogilvy wanted to climb, so announced from the rocks, it's a sweater this time. What shall I play? Each day Ogilvy chose and then decided which name would be the best for the clothes. But some bunnies fumed each time Ogilvy swapped. They grumbled, this Ogilvy's got to be stopped. Why do you think they feel that way? Do you think it's because he's doing something different that they're not used to? He's kind of making his own choices that isn't following what the other bunnies are doing. We need to think about that for a minute. So one day as Ogilvy drew on the ground, a big bunch of bunnies all gathered around. Look here, said a bunny, your garment keeps changing. We cannot have bunnies who keep rearranging. So it can be either, but please make the call. A sweater, a dress? Tell us once and for all. Now, Ogilvy, just like so many of us, was not fond of making a ruckus or fuss. But frustrated, Ogilvy made a hard choice and took a big breath and found a big voice. I like to do all these things. Why must I hide this? I just do not see why I need to decide this. Don't some of you sweater buns want to knit socks? Don't some of you dress wearers yearn to climb rocks? Why are you all so absurdly obsessed? Why do you care so much how we are dressed? I'm tired of all the questions and staring. He's standing up for himself. I'm wearing an Ogilvy. That's what I'm wearing. The bunnies fell silent and then halted the fight. For could it be Ogilvy Bunny was right? It really is silly for clothes to divide us. Let's do all the things that till now were denied us. Do you know what that means? It means that until then, they weren't really able to do what they wanted. And now they're saying, hey, we should all do what Ogilvy's doing, right? So bunnies in sweaters played any old game, and bunnies in dresses, precisely the same. The things they were wearing caused no interference, and even some Ogilvys made an appearance. Oh, look at all the different ones. That's so neat. One day, a new bunny bounced by the brook. The bunnies all crowded around for a look at the curious thing on the new bunny's head. The bunnies all paused, and then... Welcome, they said. Oh, that's great. Oh, and here's the Ogilvys at the end. So before I read it to you, I asked you to think about like what this was, right? And then that was kind of a big part of the story. And also what the lesson could be. I definitely noticed some things about being different and kind of doing things your own way and making changes that could help everybody. I think at the end, it did help everybody. For your assignment, I'm going to post a little like template where you get to design your own Ogilvy. And I really look forward to seeing how creative you can be with that and what you come up with. So till next time, take care. Bye.